Hey everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. So, Desmond has left the bar. It's just the five of you, Borsch and Glibglob. Borsch has exited as well, and it is raining outside. If I can find the raining soundtrack. Go. There are a few mosquitoes still buzzing around, but you've dealt with the initial swarm. Does anyone have any theories on where this swarm of mosquitoes came from?
Louisiana.
Outside.
I don't even know why I play this game with you guys.
I mean, Count Vampire was riding a giant mosquito, and then there were a bunch of mosquitoes. Perhaps one of his special kobold vampire powers is controlling mosquitoes.
I think it's the equivalent of controlling bats, vampire bats, except they're little annoying mosquitoes that suck your blood.
Okay. Well, that wasn't so mysterious after all.
You know, if you controlled them well enough, you wouldn't even have to actually leave to get blood. You could just, send the mosquitoes out, and they could drink blood, and they could come back, and you could, make them spit it back up.
Or you could just grind the mosquitoes into some bread.
Your mouth.
That's true. You could just, make them into a paste, and then it would just be, texture, crunchy bits.
Did the mosquito actually bit any one of us? Or did blood?
Yeah. You've all been bitten a few times.
Oh my god.
No, you can't tell
Well,
me
I haven't,
that
because
we
I'm
don't
covered head to
experience
toe
that
in leather,
now.
but...
There's got to be some exposed skin on you somewhere, Darth Umbra. No?
No.
Alright, everyone except for Darth Umbra has been bitten by mosquitoes.
So what you're telling me is we're going to get experience for defeating all these since they were a threat.
They didn't deal any damage to you. 0 HP taken.
So what you're saying is there also be no negative effects for this, other than being a little itchy.
Yeah,
So what
totally.
you're saying is we're all going to get malaria.
I told you, there's no malaria in this world. It's not
So we're
existent.
gonna get cobalt vampire malaria. It's not actually
Oh my
malaria.
god. Oh my god. And
You
I
guys-
thought I was going to be the difficult one by having a kobold vampire as our main villain.
Have you guys considered that if we could control the mosquitoes, we could have a service where we just sold little tiny bits of blood to vampires, and they wouldn't have to ever leave their houses?
That would be a fringe business.
Gee, and aren't vampires rich or something?
Yeah. I mean, we could charge through the roof, and they wouldn't get harassed by adventurers anymore, because they wouldn't be kidnapping maidens or anything.
Dude, that's
Yeah, but then
genius.
how would they make their money?
Oh,
Interest.
yeah, interest.
They stay around a while. They make solid, guaranteed return investments and live off the interest.
What's interest?
Exactly.
That sounds like a great idea. What is that?
Sounds very interesting.
So, what do you guys do?
I head out into the rain, and
I
call,
prepare all my spells for dealing with kobold vampires, and I'm ready to go.
Justin, where are you going in the rain?
I head out in the rain, and I yell up into the eye, "Hey, Count Ire, we have a great business proposition for you."
A bolt of lightning responds, or seemingly responds to you, but there's no words to it, just a crackle of thunder.
That's it?
Yep.
Damn it. Well, if he's not going to show up, hey guys, I'm gonna go to Joey's just to check it out. I'm sure he'll be fine here.
He only showed up at night, Count Fire, because he's a vampire, right?
Yeah,
So,
I'm sure he'll be fine.
alright.
Mosquitoes don't like to go out in the rain. Everyone knows that.
But they just came in from rain.
Because it was raining. But I'm going to
Fair
be
point.
outside.
Fair point.
I head off to Joey's while turning over the implications of this new business plan in my mind.
Okay, well, we'll pick you up in Joey's in a moment. Is there anything else anyone else wants to do?
I just look to everyone and say, anyone want to buy a continual light stone?
I've already got one.
No.
No. Melissa,
No.
you don't want one?
I can make them myself.
I've got 2.
All right.
So why don't we get some rest and head out in the morning to this county?
All right. We'll just have to try to protect Glib Glob tonight, and then we can head out.
Right. Gliblob is I think he's staying with me, it appears. Like that he's still on my back, right?
Yes. No, he scampered
Yeah.
off of your back and he's just hiding under a table now.
Oh. Alright, Gliblob. You're coming with me.
Where we go?
We
No,
go
for an
to
extra special night.
yeah, don't listen to him. So we're going to go to the other bar where this Joey's, right? He rents out rooms too, right? Is
Mm-mm.
Joey's?
Nope.
Oh,
it's just a bar. Yeah, it's a locals bar. They don't
Damn
need to
it.
rent rooms.
Where can I rent in rooms?
Is there any
Shenanigans,
taverns?
man.
Or,
Yeah, but it's filled with mosquitoes in there.
That's true. The Red Rooster, you can rent a room, but you gotta pay for that plus
Is
the
that
girl.
how it's locally known?
Yeah, but there's a fee. You gotta hire a companion for the night as
That's
well.
a terrible name for a whorehouse.
The Red Rooster?
Yeah.
It's a great name for a whorehouse.
No, it's not.
I'm pretty sure it had a different name.
You know, it's a historical name. The building has been called the Red Rooster for a long time now, and any business that comes in just takes the name from the Red Rooster.
I'm just saying, you don't go to a whorehouse to find red cock. It's just...
Well, you do if you're a girl.
yeah, we took Melissa.
Are there any male whores at this whorehouse?
Oh yeah, totally. Melissa slept with one there
Oh.
after she insisted he dress up like a mummy.
What?
Okay, well, okay, maybe it's 50%
What
of good name.
is fucking mommy jokes?
So, are you taking Glibglob to the whorehouse, Max?
Yeah, Glibclub, I think you should have a good time tonight.
They don't like me there.
What? How come?
They say dogs belong in rain, not making it rain. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand either. Why don't we go over there and see what they say? Anyone else wants to come with?
Yeah, I'll come
Hell
along
yeah.
and protect
Yeah.
the
Sure.
club.
All right.
We all go to
Yeah,
the
we get
whorehouse.
to this
All right. Nice family outing to the whorehouse. Let's go, kid.
All right, the rest of the party takes Glibglob and heads to the whorehouse. We meet up with Darth Umbra, who has found his way over to Joey's.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see, is Joey's on the map anywhere? Yeah, it's on the
It's
map.
your bar.
Yeah. Joey's is over here.
Okay.
So it's like a freestanding structure.
Yeah. Yeah. The name
Not
on
really.
the Red Rooster is wrong. It should be an old name. It needs to be updated. Anywho, you find Joey's down the street. It's this quiet little place. It's an above-ground bar, like most bars. They probably don't need to specify that, actually. And there's a bunch of locals sitting around in it. They see Darth Umber walk in, and there's kind of a unanimous groan from the population as you step into this locals-only bar.
I don't want to go into the bar.
Oh. Okay, well, you find the bar, and you are standing outside of it, then.
Mm-hmm.
You anticipate there would be a low groan in unison if you were to walk in.
So it's a freestanding structure. There's no like adjacent structures, and it's raining pretty hard.
Yeah.
Okay, I walk around behind the bar and I set it on fire.
You can't set it on fire. First off, it's raining pretty hard.
That's fine. There's
How do you
probably
set it on fire?
There's probably like an eave or something. I just build up, some dry kindling.
Where do you get the
Oil
dry kindling?
flasks.
Everything's wet.
And then I break out some, some some lamp oil, which I do have on my character sheet.
All right, so you go around back of Joey's, and you try to set the bar on fire. You've got some lamp oil. I'm sure there's probably an eave over the back thing. You might.
Where that's a dry spot. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it would be a wooden porch and wooden walls, so you could pour lamp oil all over it and set the whole thing on fire. Let's make a saving throw for the bar. Four is not a good. No, 4 is a fail. You proceed to set the bar on fire.
I just leave.
And let's flip back to the rest of the party on the other side of town.
So burning things down seems to be Darth Umbra's modus operandi here.
I just don't approve of people being discriminatory.
You didn't approve.
I didn't realize there was such a racist
That's
bar in
reasonable.
town, but as soon as I became aware of it,
They don't agree. Burn them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
So the rest of the party. Where are y'all?
Our house.
You're at the Red Rooster, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to cast Sacred Guardian on Glibglob.
What does Sacred Guardian do?
It's I become instantly aware of if the recipient of the spell is in danger, regardless of the distance between me and the recipient, even if on a different plane of existence.
Okay.
If it's cast by a priest of at least 3rd level, I get a mental image of the endangered person situation.
Okay. You.
Dang.
All right. And it lasts 1 day per level. You're level 5, is it?
Yes.
All right. So you've got 5 days of sensing the danger surrounding Glibglob.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like a visual effect or?
So, no, it's a mental effect only. My question is, if you are afraid of something but you're not actually in danger, does Sacred Guardian go off? Or does it have to be a real threat? Or do you just have to believe that it's a threat?
It says if the recipient is in danger. So, like, if he's afraid of, lettuce, but lettuce poses no danger, so it would be fine.
Then let us.
Vice versa, it would probably also.
Unless he was
go
allergic
off.
to lettuce and it was and someone was serving him a salad, in which case, then he wouldn't be in danger.
Okay.
I'd say he'd be in very much danger.
He'd be in danger if someone tried to serve him lettuce and he was allergic to it, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he'd
but
totally...
only if he knew he was allergic.
Right.
Well, it'd be danger one way or another.
Yeah, because you'd know he was in danger if he was just walking through a minefield and he didn't know it.
I'd also put kidnapping as danger.
Yes, I think he has to be aware of the danger. I think if he was walking through a minefield, you wouldn't know that he was in danger because that's a hidden threat. Otherwise, Sacred Guardian would be a great mine detector.
Well, yeah, that's one use of the
Yeah.
spell. I don't think he has to know that he's in danger. Like, if he's asleep and someone's sneaking in to stab him,
Yeah.
That's true.
What book is Sacred Guardian in?
Tome of Magic, page 55.
Thank you.
How far can it foresee danger? Like a minute ahead, or because you wouldn't know if someone would stab someone with it.
it just says if the recipient is in danger.
It's not in danger until it literally gets stabbed.
Does it go off?
I mean, I assume it doesn't, go off if he's eating like a high in cholesterol food that will eventually,
Yeah, it doesn't go off whenever he
if
goes
he
to
walks-
McDonald's.
Aren't we all technically always in danger of dying? So isn't the spell just constantly pinging?
Would it ping if he was in a town called Danger?
I know, but it definitely wouldn't ping and boring.
All right. The 5 of you are at the Red Rooster. That means Glibglob and the 4 of you that went there right away. What are you doing there?
Get a room.
Okay, well, we
You
get
have
there,
a
go,
nice selection of
This
ladies
is a
and gentlemen.
strange place that I've never been before.
The
It's
madam
pretty great.
is sitting on a nice comfy seat. She stands up and comes over to the party. Looks down at Glibglob and says, "That one will have to leave, but the rest of you are free to browse our wares," she says, motioning the sweeping gesture to these men and women in various states of undress, lounging around in provocative positions.
Yeah, I think you burned down, like, misunderstood which was the racist place and burned down the wrong place, Justin.
As far as I know, the Crimson Rooster, just Crimson Cock, which is what it says on the map.
It's the Red
accepts
Rooster.
people from all walks of life.
Yeah. It's the Red Rooster. The name on the map is wrong. So you all have your choice of companions. Prices range from 1 gold a night to 50 gold a night.
We just came here for the wings.
50 gold a night.
Whew,
What?
Yep.
That's quite a night.
Look, the high end is pretty high end. You know, it's pretty pricey up there.
What did they have? 19 hotness?
You know, there's a half elf.
Only Chad had 19 hotness.
God, I forgot all about Chad for a while.
Did I roll Umbra's hotness?
He had Tesserabs.
I was thinking of Chet Manning, not Chad. Chad was good too, though.
Man, I never rolled Umbra's hotness. I should do
Well,
this.
Umbra, well, no one knows how hot you are, but
Yeah, but
for
I want
your
to know.
own personal.
That's actually reasonable.
Yeah, that's
Better
the
than
upper end
my
of average.
6.
Oh,
6 charisma, 6 hotness. It's great.
lovely.
Got me out of that hag incident.
So,
And that was just enough to not be in it.
so you guys can go ahead and all pay up at least 1 gold for the night. But
Yeah, I'm just here to get the wings. I heard they have good wings here.
With me.
She says again that the kobold is not welcome.
What if I pay extra for his stay here?
He's just here to have the wings.
I am sorry, little miss. We're all sold out of wings.
But that's why people come here. Because it's got great wings.
Yeah,
Oh,
it'll make you
silly.
fly, right?
Oh, my dear. Is that what your father used to say? Let
My
me
father
tell.
would never have come here.
Oh, quite
He doesn't
certain
like
are
chicken
we?
wings?
Sounds like an impotence problem. Pretty sure everyone comes here.
Nobody in my family would come here except maybe the sinful Newton side of the family.
All right, I think we need to get done with this bar. The maitre d' once again insists that the kobold is not welcome here. He smells like wet dog. He's going to drive away customers, and it's a matter of principle. They do not serve the lower forms of life.
Don't most of the farmers that come in here smell like wet dog too, though?
Yeah, exactly. Look, we can make a compromise here. Why don't we say...
This is a medieval environment. Lots
I'll
of
give
people
you-
in town smell like wet dog.
Do you have something to offer, little boy?
Yeah. Little boy. What? You calling little boy? Anyways, 10 gold for the 1 gold offer if he's coming.
She muses this over, looks out into the dreary night sky. What's your... Give me a charisma check there, Maximilian.
Okay. That will be plus 11.
This is exactly where we want to hide him.
Ah.
She shakes her head at you. I'm sorry. We cannot accept his kind here. It wouldn't be right. None of my girls would take an offer like that. Can't ask them in good consciousness.
We're not
to.
asking for him to be here with the girls. We just need a room.
You're just looking for a place to sleep.
Yes.
Well, I mean, we need a place that's just absolutely surrounded with women. As crazy as this sounds, I'm pretty sure you've heard this a lot. But he's in a situation right now where being surrounded by beautiful ladies is going to be the best for him.
Well, unfortunately, our ladies don't deal with canines.
Sorry, little buddy, I tried.
If you are all insisting on staying with this creature, you'll all have to go. She picks up a broom and starts to shoo you out the door.
Oh, no, not again.
Shoo! Shoo! Out! Out, you little wretched beast! She says specifically to Glibglob.
All right, let's go, Glib Glob. I get outside.
He heads out, holding his head down in embarrassment and shame.
Glib Glob, where do you usually stay for the night?
Stables by Shenanigans.
Probably also mosquito filled. Looks like we're homeless.
Wait, no, the mosquitoes
Glibglob always homeless. Glibglob never have home.
So sad.
That's
I heard there was a kobold who was trying to create a nation that would have allowed kobolds to take their rightful place as rulers of the surface world, and then he was snuffed out
Oh,
before his time.
Nearb. Nearb.
He was well on his way. The cows were gone.
Is New York dead?
Yes.
Oh man.
I don't remember how he died, though.
He died being shoved down the giant hole to the dragon.
No, that was
That was Krob.
Oh, wait, Krob.
How did Nearb die?
Racist, thinking all kobolds.
Attacked by gang members in an alley.
Oh,
Poor bastard.
God, what a way to go. So the whole party finds themselves back at Shenanigans as
How would you make an overpowered kobold?
a place to get out of the rain for a little while. What are you guys doing at Shenanigans?
Are the mosquitoes still there?
Mm-hmm. They're still buzzing around a little bit.
How about the rooms?
Yeah, they've somehow gotten into the rooms. Oh, shit, someone left the windows open! That's how they got into the rooms. The rooms are pretty badly filled with mosquitoes.
Aw, and they're probably all wet, too. Ugh.
Wet mosquitoes. Even worse? Maybe?
Nah, just like a wet bed.
Mm-hmm. It's like damp along the edges of things. It's chilly.
Things being damp is the worst part of it.
Yeah.
I'll go through and make sure everything's all closed up so it stays a little less damp.
Alright, you close up the bar nice and tight. You guys are all standing around in the common
Lock
room.
it all up like we said we were going to.
I headed right back to Shenanigans after I burned down
Right.
Joey's.
So you're here too. Everyone's here. Whole party.
Gonna make sure there's a nice fire going.
Yep. The fire has been going this whole time. You can feed it to pick it back up to a nice roar, and
Definitely.
There's a nice big pile of wood there, enough to keep
like-
the fire burning for days. Actually.
Yeah, like just keep the kind of area warm and less miserable.
You hear this, the distant sound of yapping.
Oh my god, the hot dogs are coming.
You understand what they're saying?
Oh my god, it's a bunch of dachshunds.
Glib, what are they saying?
Glibglob looks at you. I don't speak dog. I kobold, not
Oh,
dog.
I thought you were kind of a dog. Not too bad.
Kobold, not dog.
Yeah, straight up, like dogs are cuter.
Yeah.
Like they're so fluffy and they're all happy all the time. This guy's just like freaking Debbie Downer right there.
They're not even distantly related.
Yeah.
Glibglob gives you all that nasty, dirty look, calling kobolds dogs is a...
I said they weren't even distantly related. What's he glaring at me for?
I don't think he knows what the word distant means, or distantly.
That's fair.
Yeah. He's not the brightest kobold
You are not
in the...
close to a dog at all.
He's a graduate of KIT. That was established.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, wasn't that Krob? Was that Glibglob that was KIT?
That was Gliberius.
God, the Kobold
How else do
Institute
you
of
think he's able to
Technology.
turn that crank?
God, the ridiculous things that happen in this show make it so hard to keep them going. All right. So the sound of yipping
He
and
was
yapping.
salutatorian, in fact.
The sounds of yipping and yapping get louder and louder. Do you just have these in notes, or is your memory that sharp? I can't remember what
just
happened last
remember
week.
that. All right, so when I hear the dogs getting louder, I go, okay, Glibglob, you are going to stay here by the fire. Do not run from the fire because I'm going to cast a protective spell that will protect you as long as you stay here in the area. Do you understand?
Run with fire.
No, stay near the fire. Do not run. Do not run. Stay near
In
the fire.
fire?
Stay near the fire.
Wait, I got this. Hey, Glibglob, stand right here and don't move very much. Like
Okay,
stay-
I cast Wyvern Watch right where he is.
Breathe?
Yes, breathe is good. Breathe is good.
There is now a furious scratching from the door, as if many small dogs are scratching at the front door.
All right. Is there like a window
Open the
outside?
door.
So like, can I see like what sort of dogs these are?
Don't
You-
open the door.
Without
Dogs
opening the
can't
door.
operate doorknobs. This is literally the most ineffective attack possible, unless we invite it in.
But that's why I
I
specifically asked if there was a window near the door.
There is indeed a window, and you can look out, but it's really dark outside.
Okay.
Between the storm and it being nighttime, it's just
Well, I
pitch
take out
black.
my stone that's continual light.
Okay.
And I hold it next to the window. Now can I see?
You see the most fearsome sight that one can behold. It is a whole pack of Yorkshire Terriers whose eyes are as black as night, without even the hint of white anywhere. Large canines sticking out of their mouths, and braided hairs with bows in it. The demon
God.
dogs from hell continue to scratch at the door.
I step away from the windows like, guys, there's a pack of rats out there. This is bad.
That's fine. They can't open the door.
Great.
The Rock, you see something else. There's this
What's up?
big, it looks like a giant cockroach minus but it's a little bit thinner, and it's got these really long tentacles or antennae coming off of its head.
What? Alright, so I pull my light again, like, and if that's not enough, I also pull out the lantern that I got last week.
Oh god. You shine all the light you can.
I shine as much light out there as I can, just like trying to look at this thing, be like get a good look and then put it all
It's
away. Just like,
the color of oxidized iron, and it reaches with one of its antennas towards the doorknob, which then just kind of dissolves and falls to pieces.
I'm gonna do
It's
what
a
a big
rust
man's good at doing.
monster.
Oh,
Cockroach.
Like, hold the door. Like, even if it opens out, that doorknob just rusted out. Get a good hand on it.
All right, so they're holding the door. The whole doorknob, locking, opening apparatus has completely disintegrated and fallen to pieces, and you can feel the pressure of the dogs scratching, pushing against the door. Although
It's a
Good
good
thing
thing
it was
established
established
that this door
last.
opens
Good,
outward.
good thing. Yes, good thing it was established. The door opens outwards.
Isn't there an internal bar too? I would assume like a fan.
yes,
That's
there's
why-
a bar that you can put across the door.
Well, I mean, bar's not going to help much. You got to pull, but
Well, you know, yeah,
okay.
it's little things on the inside of the door that the bar would sit in.
As they push against the door, they are literally helping to keep it more secure.
So I don't notice any of that because I'm actually sitting down to talk to Krob.
Every now and then I'll just yell.
Glib Glob, you mean?
Glib Glob. Krob is deceased.
Yes.
Stupid little
Someone
prank.
killed Krob. Greg.
Glib. I start explaining to him what a kingdom, a phylum, a class, an order, a family, and a genus are. No, this is good. This is good. So I'm like, yeah, so you're in the kingdom Animalia, and you're in the phylum Chordota, and you're in the class Mammalia. But here's where it gets interesting. Dogs are in the order Carnivora, but you're not. You're in the same order as people.
Huh?
Yeah, you're a person. You know, scientifically speaking.
Not really, though?
Don't worry, Glib Glob. He's saying you're real people. I think.
Rust monsters
Not just you, but all kobolds are actually real people.
Wait, what? That doesn't make sense.
They are. They're the only ones telling the truth about aspirin.
What? That it doesn't fix your headaches?
This is why people being
No,
racist
it doesn't
kobolds
prevent
doesn't
pregnancies.
make any sense, and you should never compare them to dogs.
Rust monsters have no effect on wood whatsoever. Why would they? They don't affect wood. Alright.
Why would you even check that?
Because, you know, sometimes, maybe, weird shit happens in the book.
We should bar some tables over to the door.
Good thing I have freaking leather limbs.
And you know what else, Glib Glub? You're in the same family as people too. You're a primate and you're a hominid.
I'm a homonym?
Hominid with a D. Hominid.
A hominin with a D.
You're basically the same as a real person.
I'm a real person?
Uh-huh.
You're a real.
Not even a dog.
What is fake person?
Well, like the Emperor.
That'd be Serpling.
Dogs wearing sweaters are fake people.
Okay. Is anyone still watching the Yorkshire Terriers, the
Oh,
Demon
I-
Terriers?
I said I was at the door, like making sure to stay closed, and like every now and then yelling at them, just like
Right. See, but you're on the other side of the door, keeping it closed,
And
so
I
you
can
can't
see
see.
through the. I can definitely see like a mass of bodies through the doorknob.
Oh, that's true. That's true. You could look through the doorknob.
Because the doorknob's gone.
Yeah, that's true. Connor,
I
Yeah.
go ahead,
go
Zen.
on back to make sure no one's getting in the back door.
The back door. Yeah, you secure the back door. Good job.
It's wide open the whole time. They're just too dumb to go around back.
All right. You
Well,
secure
we
the
made
back
a whole
door.
thing of how we secured the place and locked it up.
Right,
Remember?
right.
We said we secured it and locked it up like you told
Anyway,
us.
Connor, your character, the Rock, is looking out through this hole when the scratching comes to a stop. And from the fur of the Yorkies rise these big leathery wings. And the demon dogs begin to take flight.
What? Rats! Rats with wings!
Close the windows.
No, we already did. Remember?
Yeah.
They start buzzing, I guess not buzzing, flapping and barking and, it's flying around Shenanigans, trapping you guys inside.
Like we already were.
Well, only in the sense of we could totally leave any time without feeling threatened if we felt like it.
There's a horde of Yorkshire Terriers with
There's a
soulless
rust
black eyes.
outside.
How would you
There's
get
a
past
rust
them, Rob?
Outside.
By walking.
You think it's so simple?
They're deaf
Nah.
from the ankles.
Okay, I
Like
call up
strict-
Vesper and Virtue to my side while I pet good intentions, and I'm like, "Don't worry, we've got you covered here, Glib Glob."
All right, well, it's your guys' night here in the bar.
So after the rats sprout their wings, I
Not
start-
rats, they're Yorkies.
they're rats.
Rats, yeah.
They're rats.
Basically rats.
But there's only one sort of small dog that's a good dog, and that's a Scotty, because they're actually useful. No, after they sprout wings, I shift from insulting just the dogs to now insulting Count Ire and the dogs.
What do you say about Count Ire?
Oh, I'm just doing, like I'm just making fun of him. I'll get in there, even if I have to send all my crappy little rats. Just like I start with that, it just gets, it just goes downhill from there. Just like I just start calling him like childish names.
So did you like which Count Dracula movie did you watch this week? Neal, was it the one with Neo or?
I didn't, although Bram Stoker's Dracula is amazing if you could just replace Keanu Reeves in every scene that he's in. Aside from him, it's an amazing film. It is my favorite of all the vampire films.
Okay, just curious where this came from.
It's just, we were just nowhere. I did see the new Godzilla film, which was amazing. Loved the new Godzilla film.
So
by new, do you mean the one from several years ago? With,
no, I mean the one from last
with Breaking
year.
Bad?
No, last year. I think it was. I don't know if it had an American release or not.
The Japanese version of Godzilla?
I mean, they're all Japanese versions of God. I don't. Shin Godzilla or Godzilla, not Resurrection, Reincarnation, Retribution, Retaliation. It's the one where Godzilla is born because of the tsunami that happened in Japan, and he's like a magma monster.
Oh, okay. Never mind. We're cool with that.
That's amazing.
No, it's funny because the Godzilla that came out a couple years ago, there's actually a thing where the American Nuclear Society, our portion of that at my college, we had a movie night where we watched that and then talked about how bad it was at their handling of radioactive stuff. Pretty great.
Godzilla
Well, that was how
movie?
the 50s was. Just like radiation was magic in the 50s because nobody understood it.
Mm-hmm.
It was just
That's
Nobody
actually
in the movie industry.
it was just black. It was just black magic. Well, the American public didn't
Black
either.
magic.
That's fair.
But it took the public a while. So I mean, yeah, there's definitely a time where they just throwing that stuff in water, and it's like it's good for you guys.
Yeah, I remember this one guy. He at one point they were just like drinking radon to cure things, and his entire jaw fell off.
Yeah, they used to have X-ray machines in shoe stores,
Mm-hmm.
so that you could put your shoe in the X-ray machine or your foot in the X-ray machine with a shoe on, and you would see if the shoe was actually fitting or not, if it was pinching anything.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds great.
They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, didn't the Curies say radiation was good for you and imagine all the health benefits it was going to have?
I mean,
I don't think it's a Curies.
their context was limited. They invented chemotherapy, which was, radiation can kill cancer cells, which was true. So it was used as a treatment for some diseases, but they weren't like it's good for you across the board.
Certainly shouldn't be drinking radon,
Yeah.
So
Radio.
about those dogs.
Thank you, Max. About the dogs. What are you gonna do? You're trapped in Shenanigans.
Well, I could fireball them all.
I'm still educating Glib Glob, but no nothing.
Give me an intelligence check and a charisma check. Intelligence check to see if you can dumb down the information well enough, and a charisma check to see if you can stand putting up with Gliblob for that long.
19 intelligence, 28 charisma.
All right, you dumb it down as much as you can, but it's still far too complicated for him. This little kobold mind just can't get it. So, do you guys just wait here until the next day? What is your plan?
Yeah, Neal, are you expecting us to be terrified of the flying
Terrified of the terriers?
terriers? I mean, it's just sort of like, okay, I guess there's that out there.
I mean, you're not going to be able to sleep because of the mosquitoes that are still in the bar and it's still in the rooms. There's not a lot of them.
That's why
But
we're by
there's
the fire.
Oh, good thing I have.
They're not going to go by the fire. The heat would just burn their little wings off, and they would fall down, even if they tried to.
well, I mean, you can't sleep. Not everyone can sleep so close to the fire to do that. But just their buzzing sound of mosquitoes will keep you up. It's
Well, the
most annoying
crackling of the fire will drown that out.
Yeah.
That's actually.
for some of you. Melissa might be able to get a good night's sleep, but not everyone can sleep that close
I mean, this
to the
isn't
fire.
like an evening of terror, Neal. This is an evening of mild inconvenience.
Well, what do you think? What happens when there's a kobold vampire? He's not like sending undead minions at you. He's just really irritating.
But you keep acting like, but aren't you terrified for your lives? Like, no.
All right. Well, the night passes, but everyone make me a con check at -4 to see if you can sleep through the night because of the mosquito mess.
Right. -4.
Yeah, -4.
That seems unfair.
Oh.
I think you're really trying to play up the mosquitoes way more than mosquitoes.
I have been
Yes.
stuck in a bedroom and not been able to sleep for hours because of like 2 mosquitoes. They are ridiculously irritating.
You just pull the covers over your head.
It's not enough, man. It's
I
not
slept
enough.
outside once next to a creek with like 700 mosquitoes. I just fell asleep.
How is the guy with 16 con the one person who doesn't manage to do it?
Because I can only do well in combat
Well, shit.
when I'm killing my party.
Yeah, everyone but him sleeps well.
Everybody
minus
else sleeps
4.
nicely.
I
Like
guess
I gotta get up.
supposedly
every
I
now and then.
don't.
It's like it's compelling. Like I gotta get up. And it's like, you little freaking rat bastard, you freaking keep me up, and go back and try and sleep. And like 20 minutes pass, and get up and like go grumble at the door again.
Try and slap at mosquitoes in the air like this. Yeah, it's
No. That's how scrubs do it. Catch them.
you try and one. No wonder you don't get any sleep. You try
You
and one.
two-handed.
No, it's more efficient. You can actually do this. I've got at least 20% accuracy.
Okay, the night passes.
So what you're saying is mosquitoes have like what 16 AC?
Something like that, yeah. They're pretty hard to get. The dawn comes. You all wake up. The winged terriers are gone. The rust monster is gone.
Oh, thank God.
It is a bright, sunshiny day in Berkshire.
Woo!
Here's our...
Somehow we survived the night.
Yay. I'm gonna re-memorize some spells.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm gonna memorize my spells too. Fist and dunk.
Alright, Glib you're gonna show us where this Count Ire lives.
I don't know. Dangerous. No go.
Oh,
Don't know where go.
you don't know?
Mm-mm.
Do you know who does know?
Desmond know everything. Desmond must know.
Yeah, we can terrorize Desmond for this information.
Alright, Desmond. Let's go get Desmond.
Terrorize Desmond, he says.
Eventually, Desmond will show up at Shenanigans to open the bar. He shows back up, comes in, looks around, doesn't... Aside from a missing doorknob, everything seems to be intact.
There was a rust monster. More of a rust cockroach, really.
Arrest
It's
roach.
Count Ire's fault, you see. You should send him the bill.
If you can tell us where to find Count Ire.
Be happy to. But be aware that you can't kill him. I mean, you might physically be able to. I don't know. I certainly could.
What if we just put him in a box and nailed it shut then?
No. He's got to stick around to keep the kobold population low. Standing order from the king. He's not to be harmed or molested or bothered or stopped from his work that is the god's work. Sorry, Glib Glob. Your kind are kind of trash.
You spend that whole night just like, nah, Glib Glob, you're great. You're great. That Glib Glob, you're trash.
Glob. You're a real person.
So I could give you directions.
Yeah. We'll take the bill for you for the doorknob.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give him the bill.
You're not going to kill him though, right?
No,
Yes,
we're going to
it's-
negotiate with him.
You just
Sure.
said we couldn't, so.
Yeah. Well, you may not kill him. You can possibly, but you are denied permission by the state. He's a protected asset of Drekis.
Okay.
Cool. Desmond goes over, pulls out a map from behind the bar, lays it out. It's a map of the surrounding area, and he points deep into the pocket, which is a section labeled on the map over here. Whoop.
So I reach into my pockets and I don't find it.
He says, way out here, somewhere, there once was a little village. Whole thing's fallen to pieces now. That's where the king granted this guy. God, what was his name before he became Count Vampire? Krob. Oh, not Krob. Where's the other one? The lesser kobold. Glib Glob. What was Count Vampire's name before he was a vampire? Glib Glob thinks really hard and goes, Limp Lump. Limp Lump. And Desmond goes, yeah, that guy. So he lives
Lumpy.
way out there. He's got a small little village, mostly just a ruined church, I hear, and a couple other things. Don't know how exactly you're going to find out in the middle of the woods, but it's out there.
Seems doable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're just gonna wander around the forest.
You guys are just going to walk out into the forest and walk around for ages until you find it, an abandoned village.
No, Neil, what we do is we get a map and we draw a line. And as long as we've got that line on there, we know where we're going.
My God, no.
That's how maps work.
Is there someone in town that used to know the directions to the village?
I suppose there's probably someone in town that knows. You might want to ask around the markets center, see if any of the hunters out there know where it is.
Or if they know where it isn't.
Because we only go where it's not, then we can't miss it.
I don't think that logic checks out, guys, but I'm not going to question you on it.
Alright, let's find a guide at the market then.
You guys head out to the market and start asking around. Sure enough, one of the hunters in the area says, yeah, I know where Count Ire lives. You sure you want to go out there?
Yeah.
Do you know the sort of night I had?
No. What sort of night did you have?
It was awful. Just rats with wings.
Birds?
Pigeons.
No, like little dogs, but they'd sprout like little dogs, the ones that look like rats, but they sprouted wings.
Uh-huh, yeah. Yeah.
And mosquitoes buzzing everywhere.
Maybe some time out in the woods would do him good. You know, some time away from the
Oh,
temptations
no, that was
of
last week.
alcohol.
Didn't drink it all last night.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So you'll take us there?
Yeah, sure, I can take you there. That's a little dangerous. Maybe, say 5 gold, make it worth my while?
4 gold.
Why 4 instead of 5? You can afford it. I saw you guys walk out of Shenanigans. You guys are
Four's
all
an even
loaded.
number. Even numbers are holy in my religion.
We'll call it 6 then.
No, but 6 is a cursed number.
8.
Oh no. We can't talk about the Great Eight.
All right, fuck it. 4 gold. I'll do it.
It's because it rhymed, wasn't it?
You people, he says. You people.
You people.
Yeah, you people.
You people. You're always like, oh, these guys are rich. How do you know we're not broke out of our minds and we're just living it up?
Because you just walked out of Shenanigans. Everyone in there is loaded. We all know that.
I mean,
They're loaded. That doesn't mean they're rich.
it's more like a boom or bust thing. Either you have a lot of money or you're dead broke.
Oh, if you
Or
can
just
afford to.
dead.
But look, I don't care. I'll take the 4 gold. I'll take you there. Gather any supplies you might need. Let me finish selling these deer carcasses. We'll meet back here at noon. I'll take you there. It'll take us... How long will that take us? It'll be a 2-day journey to get there. So pack up supplies, tents, torches, something to occupy your mind at night.
All right.
All right, excellent.
Sure.
My question for you guys is, what are you going to do about... Oh, excuse me, about Glibglob? Are
He's
you...
gonna come with us, isn't he?
Yes, Gliblob's coming with us.
Yeah, we're gonna bring him with us. I mean, are anybody really concerned about our ability to protect him from
From the
this
Yorkshire
particular
Terriers?
vampire?
I mean, here's my thing with that. If we stick him on Desmond will get pissed. That won't end well for us. So I think we do have to take him. But what if the vampire doesn't know that we take him? Let's go fast.
You
It's
guys...
a 2-day journey. We're gonna have to spend at least one night in the woods protecting him. In the woods.
That doesn't scare me.
But it's gonna be so annoying.
I say Glibglob, don't resist. If he's right here, and I cast invisibility on him.
Glibglob is now invisible. You can hear the kobold shrieking as he loses sight of himself and feel him running into your legs.
Alright, I immediately say, don't attack anything or I'll break it. We need to keep you safe. And then I just kind of try to pick him up, hand him to the rock, and say, you carry him. Just so he doesn't fall behind.
Alright. You guys can... we'll take a break. You guys can buy any supplies you need during the break unless you want to actually talk to anyone, buy them in-game. And when we come back, we will start the adventure to the abandoned town where Count Vampire lives. See you guys on the other side of the break. Bye-bye.